We are live. Hi, Mary. How are you? And welcome to Mary, What Do You See?
Hey guys, how are ya? Hey, everybody in the house. Thanks for being here.
Yep, we got let's see. How's everyone doing at the first, is there a good start to the new year, I hope? I
Yeah.
can't believe this month is almost halfway through.
Ooh, you
And
said they had bad bushfires in Australia.
hi, Mary. How are you?
Oops. And cold cases tonight. Yeah, I guess you can kind of say it's a cold case. Yeah.
She went up. Yeah.
There we go. Hey
Yeah,
guys.
let's do this one. Let's do this real quick because we gotta do it for this one for sure.
Hey Melissa.
This show is for entertainment purposes only. We have all the information available to the general public and whatever Spirit wants to add. Mary is a psychic medium that is merely the messenger, so if you don't like the message, take it up with Spirit.
Using a lot of screenshots of pictures, so yeah, better get that out there.
Wow. So we got some we got Ashley, we got Evie, we got Chantel, we got, who else do we have? We have Joyce. We've got me in the audience, Karen, Melissa. So anybody that say don't get upset because I have my old eyeballs in. Okay. I don't have my new eyeballs in. I mean contacts. Yeah, so how is everyone? How are you, Jason? What's going on in your world?
Not much. I'm at my mom's right now.
Cool.
Got here yesterday.
Where's Sherry? Where's Sherry?
She's on the phone right now. I think my cousin. She's in the other room on the phone with my cousin. Yeah, she just called. Cool. So it'll be. Yeah. So good. Just I was down earlier in the week, and I'm kind of back to myself. So yeah.
That's great. Yeah, you said you got zapped in the back of the head.
Right here, right. Not on the top, not on the right there. Got 3 times when I left my house. It was like, yeah.
Zapped in your yard, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that's energy, and we know your gift is manipulating energy. So
it has. I have been hit. When I had Gracie, I would let her out in the backyard, and one time I got hit right in the same spot, but it hit me so hard it knocks me on the floor.
Oh wow! Hey JR, hey Lena, how you doing?
Hey everyone.
So you're the kind of person, okay? And I've seen this. I've seen people who can do this, who can do like this and create a ball of energy and throw it at someone, okay? And so, yeah, right.
Oh, I've done that with I can manipulate. Yeah, I've gotten it so much where I can get like it's almost like a spark in the middle.
Spark, yeah.
And I've had moments where I wish I could control it. I really wish I could, because that'd be kind of cool to be able to like throw things to the air with my mind.
Right. Can I give you an address and you can throw it?
Well, that time in the kitchen when it just was like a hurricane. Yeah, it was like I was in the middle of a tornado and the bottle stuck into the wall. Yeah.
Don't you guys hate it? Like, I know leggings are out, baggy pants are back in. I'm sorry. That's just yuck. Because if you're slightly overweight, like, the lady behind me, then when you put it on, it's like you're hiding your fat, guys. And it's like, oh, well, I'll work on it next week, So leggings and stuff, but I hate it because leggings wear out, the leggings, and they lose their elasticity. So and especially if you've got a middle-aged tummy, they kind of roll down. So when you get up, you've got this huge wad around your hip area, and people go, oh my God, what is wrong? That's just fat hanging down. It's not. It's legging material. I hate that.
Well, when I lived in Chicago for 12 years, and like I would walk everywhere. I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
So all the all the crotches and all my jeans, every pair of pants would get worn out.
Oh God.
So that'd be that moment you'd say, I'm like, it would just get worn out from walking. It's
I
like,
know. I
and
know.
that's when I was like I was thin and shaved, and so it wasn't.
So I'm like, somebody create a pair of pants for middle-aged women, would you? And I hate saying that word for women, older, more mature women. Somebody create pants for us, please. I'm sick of the leggings, and I'm sick of the 20-something-year-old pants that you can't zip up.
You can't get it. You can't get it. You have to peel off.
Yeah, you got to peel off. I watched a woman on TikTok tonight, and it was so funny. She watched this woman that had rolls of belly fat, and I'm going, oh, now see, that's deceptive advertising. And so if someone, let's say, for instance, she was out on a date and she took her leggings off, all of her stuff,
well, it's just like the cutlets.
From losing all this weight would just fall out of the leggings. And, and like, oh, that really is deceptive advertising because they're so tight, they suck you in. And then they have booty pads.
Like crescent rolls.
Back. Yeah. Rump roast pads in the back. So your butt looks like a damn rump roast. So it's like, I don't want to look like a rump roast. It'd be nice to have something suck this belly in. Too many public sandwiches. Okay. And because they're cheap. And I just, and so I watched this woman put them on. She's standing there in thong underwear. Okay. She's probably my age. And she's trying on TikTok. And I'm like, good God, woman, I wouldn't even be shown wearing red underwear like that. So anyway, so she's trying to put it on and she can't breathe. And she's putting it on. And then she turns around and here is a butt that she never had. I mean, that to me, that's deceptive advertising,
They have those for guys, like with the butt underwear, like to give them a butt. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was depends.
No, like an actual, like, instead of having, because like they have them, like, it's basically the equivalent of the cutlets, like working in retail. I've learned more about women's all the tapes and undergarments and stuff.
I am so amazed. It's like I can't wear, and first of all, you would never find me in an evening dress. I'm sorry. It would be a black pantsuit or something. Black pantsuit. Okay. But an evening dress, and especially women with giant knockers, like
corset.
me.
You need a corset.
All this tape. Screw that, man. I said go with leopard duct tape. But all this tape everywhere, I didn't know they made that shit until, I'm trying to buy a bra and I'm like, what is that for? What is that for? I'm like, I gotta get out more often. I really do, huh?
They have the tape to stick so that, you won't fall out. The dress won't fall off of you. They've got all sorts of stuff.
Just wear a black pantsuit. You look more elegant than the stupid sequin gown, women, okay?
Well, I would just like the Spanx, if you sweat, I can just imagine they start rolling down and like your face, it's just like a morphing.
One of the gals I used to work with for this billionaire out of California, the housekeeper, she wore it every day. And it was like, how to clean homes. I'm like, Maria,
I would pass out from like heat exhaustion.
First of all, how can you breathe?
Breathe, yeah.
I mean, literally, like take a breath. Like, I mean,
did she get the vapors? No.
Good Lord! I mean, Spanx here, Spanx there, Spanx everywhere, and I'm like, No.
You can tell too because the sweat mark is right like where the edge of the Spanx or whatever.
Who cares if you look smooth? it's not what you look and what society has not learned, okay, in my many years of living, is that it's not what it's about on the outside. It's what it's about on the inside, you know? So,
Definitely.
I mean, all these Mar-a-Lago faces and Spanx,
Well, that to me would just seem that would be high maintenance.
yeah,
That's what that
right.
says. And usually people that are really good looking, I mean, there's just I don't know, it comes with a high maintenance
Something's
tag.
wrong. Yeah, high maintenance and like something's not right up here, you know. It's like it's like me and my skinny chick. So I haven't posted in over a year on TikTok, but my other channel is Skinny Chick on a Celery Stick because, you know, during the day, I'm a professional executive chef. But my big thing in the Palm Beach area and the Beverly Hills area and the Rodeo Drive area and other high-end places is that women don't eat. They'll eat a piece of lettuce or a celery stick, okay?
Or
And
Tic
so
Tac for dessert.
yeah, a Tic Tac for dessert. I'm like, fuck that, man. Give me the whole banana pudding. I was buying a banana pudding this week.
Joyce was mentioning she worked at Macy's too, but like the sequin gowns probably way more than the women.
Oh my God.
You
Oh,
know, when you see them and they're just like, because have you ever picked up a sequin dress? That thing, it's like 20 pounds.
20 pounds. Why even wear a sequin dress? I mean, why? What's
I
the
wouldn't, but
Evie goes, Mary, love, how is Joe going? They found, okay, so he's been, you know, he's on a ventilator, guys. He's on dialysis when he needs it. He's still in the hospital. Problem is, they did an echo yesterday and they found his tricuspid valve is damaged from sepsis. So they don't know if they're just going to continue with antibiotics or if they have to go in and actually replace the tricuspid valve. That was the way that they were leaning this morning when I saw the doctor. And that's not good. So still please prayers for Joe. Please prayers for Joe. Tonight when you get off, just say a prayer for him. And I asked him if he saw the other side and he said yes. Because he was a day away from dying at Lawnwood in Fort Pierce. So he has seen the other side. So anyway, so big, giant prayers for him. So I'll know more tomorrow. But anyway. Okay. So what? I would have 5 on my arm, mother of the bride dresses. Oh no, Joyce. I would say, look, lady, you're too fat to wear them. Fuck it. Throw it away. I really would. And, you know, this dress is killing me. I don't weigh as much as this dress does. Pick it up your own damn self.
Do you remember in the 80s with the acid wash tight jeans?
Yeah, I do.
I worked at the Gap, and I remember these 2 girls were in the, you know, big hair, like burnout. You know, like they call them burnout.
I used to have big hair.
Oh, well, it was the 80s. Everyone had big hair, but like I remember the 2 of them were trying to squeeze on, and you know they would always get so the ass would be like the fabric would be so taut. I'd be like, I'm like, honey, that isn't steel reinforced seams there. You know, like they were in there just like jumping into it, and I go, you rip it, you buy it.
Right? Yeah. Or they lay down to button it up. No way now, man. I got elastic waist.
Oh, I worked at several Gaps. Joyce was just saying I worked at 2 in New York. One of the ones that was like really fancy. But they don't pay very well.
Excuse me.
You okay there, Mary?
I went down the wrong chute. Joyce goes, I had to be very polite. Fuck polite. You know.
Well, you know what? You used to have to. That's what I mean. If I acted the way that half the people work in stores now act, I would have been fired on the spot. Now they can. They don't.
Oh,
They can be
yeah.
on their phones.
Yeah, right. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So what's happening in the world? I think
A lot's happening in the world. Let's see.
I
Just
think it
from
was
like
just on the
it's
news that a U-Haul van plowed through a bunch of Iranian. Were they pro-Iranian
let me see. So it was just happening.
demonstrators?
What you said that right before we went
Yeah,
in was it LA or
yeah, L.A. I thought it was L.A.
okay. Were they protesting or
It's a van, U-Haul van.
a
just
U-Haul
plowed-
truck? Okay, during a demonstration in West Hollywood against Iranian regime. So basically, what's happening in Iran.
So yeah, so good for them. But a U-Haul truck just plowed through them.
Well, I mean, yeah, the entire country. Yeah, we'll get to that. Unless you want to
Yeah,
start with that.
we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But but like it's starting with that how they took Maduro right out of like out of
Right.
his bed basically and in and out in
They
like
would.
4 hours. Yeah.
I said they would, and I
Yep.
also said that the
Iran.
Ayatollah is going to flee. He's going to stop off in the mountains of Afghanistan, guys, because I feel like he's got alliances there in Afghanistan, family members, crew, raghead crew to go with him, probably family members, if he's not already there, and then flee to Russia because they're offering asylum. It's like dictator heaven over there. Assad is there living the best life ever after he's murdered millions. And so the Ayatollah will go there. However, I think it would be in the best interest to extract that raghead out before he even has a chance. Unfortunately, I think he has probably already fleed outside. He may be in
The city, I know.
Dubai or someplace. Huh?
I know the people have taken several of the cities already. I mean, they're falling quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
it's
more people than military, and I say do it.
and there's military that are changing. Like because a lot of them once the power structure falls,
Mm-hmm.
they don't. The loyalty goes with it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And what Trump is doing, okay, so a lot of the Democrats are going, well, he's gonna manage this, and we need accountability about the Venezuelan oil. But basically what he's doing is he's cutting off China's oil, he's cutting off Russia's cheap oil and Iran's cheap oil, okay? And so this is really going to put China, Russia, and Iran in a deep, deep bind.
Well, I think it also is like one of those things. It showed that they weren't as strong as they claimed to be.
Right, and they're not. They're not. So good on Trump for doing that. I mean, I haven't seen any other president have the balls to do it. We're all negotiating, kissing ass, and I say go in and take them out. I mean,
well,
and I say
if you like him or not, he does what he says.
Yeah, right.
That's what I say. I mean, my whole life, I'm old enough to. I've been Clinton, and I think the first time I could vote was Clinton. So
so if that's what it takes to take a dictator out, then I say do it. Because they are a threat to the rest of the world. Take them out and get rid of them. So anyway, yeah.
I did see a thing on China yesterday about like how they have, because they're so controlled over there with the internet, but they do like that the population overwhelmingly is not there. They do not have any confidence in what's his name,
Right.
Ching,
Ching,
but yeah,
Ching.
they were. I mean, it's just twisted. They want to, but they're getting in, like, they're hearing about these other countries, kind of like that would be, I don't know. Communisms, all that stuff it needs to be just eradicated.
Right. So
People need to just be free.
Oh, I believe so too.
Mhm.
So what Elon Musk did, guys, was activate Starlink over Iran. Okay, so that they could see what was going on there, and people could actually see what was happening, and hear from the outside world, because all of that had been shut down. So Elon Musk activated Starlink over Iran, which I think is the best thing yet since seeded.
Well, the instant communication without, there's not enough time to censor it. It gets out too quick,
Yeah, I know, right?
You get a video out there and
Yeah.
it literally just happened. So
Chantel goes, do you think Trump is sick? I saw him on TV and he looked terrible, sunken eyes, face is different. I think it's a shit ton of pressure on this man. And I know what I felt like when I got back from the hospital with Joe for the weekend. So, I mean, can you imagine that you carrying that kind of pressure? So yeah.
it's a
Thank you, Elon. It's a lot.
hmm
I mean, he's carrying the whole world, the weight of the world on his shoulders.
I'm just looking forward to when he goes over to Davos and he's gonna lay down the new with the rest. He's gonna basically put America on top and get back all the money that we paid.
Yeah, so we'll see how that's gonna do. Can you read on Renee Good? The woman that Jay, are you talking about the woman that was shot by ICE? I think ICE is out of hand. I think they've got a little bit too much rabid Barney Fife power. You got me. I do want. Okay, so yes, Renee Good. So the brief second I looked at her on the other side, she was screaming, "They shot me! He shot me!" I mean, screaming. And so I think she's still in the area where she was shot. A tormented soul. I think it finally dawned on her. Mary, okay, here's one. Mary, do you think Epstein is still alive? His brother wants a third autopsy. I think it's a ruse. A third autopsy on which dead person? Is my question. So guess what we're covering tonight? You want to put it up? Yeah. So this they have said is a hoax. This whole little spiel thing here. Jeffrey Epstein was allegedly spotted living the billionaire life in Israel. Okay, so I will tell you what I saw.
And that was like last year, like really close to it, wasn't it, Mary? Like when you.
Yeah, it was right after he had died.
Yeah.
Right after Jeffrey Epstein supposedly committed suicide in the jail cell. No, he did not.
When they snuck him out.
Right. The two men I saw. Now, see, I thought they killed him. Okay. And I misinterpreted what Spirit was trying to show me. Okay. So signs, symbols, and imagery. That's how I see things. So two men went in, one with like a members only jacket, which is very similar to like an 80s style that a lot of CIA wore. Okay.
Mhm.
And so he had a brown beard. He was chubby and he had brown glasses, and the other guy had dark hair. And these two men went into his cell and supposedly faked his death, got him out of the jail. And so about a week later, or maybe a few days later, I am in Palm Beach, guys. Now remember, this guy lived in Palm Beach. Okay, he had a house there. He had houses everywhere on the island, but Palm Beach. So Joyce, he was in a Ferrari, a silver two-door Ferrari that had the yellow Ferrari sticker on the side. I'm in the stupid little Honda CRV that we have for employees, and I'm coming back from Publix, except for there was a traffic jam. Okay. And so here is this Ferrari right beside my car window. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to look and see who's driving it. Okay. And I look over, and guess who I saw? I was freaking shocked. I immediately got on the phone to my friends. I'm like, you're not going to believe who I just saw driving a gray Ferrari in downtown Palm Beach. The windows are tinted, guys, but not that tinted. And this is exactly the put that picture back up.
Oh, no. Okay.
The one on the right with those glasses, that's what he had on. Those glasses. Okay, and I thought either that's Ralph Lauren, who is 90 years of age and cannot drive, or that's Jeffrey Epstein. And that was Jeffrey Epstein. I saw him after he was supposedly committed suicide in his jail cell in a silver Ferrari, two-door. Very well kept. And I went back and I told my boss, I said, you're not going to believe what I just saw. And she said, what? I said, I just saw Jeffrey Epstein in a silver Ferrari. She goes, he's dead. I said, no, he's not. And then Joyce said, yes, Lauren, the mortician, love her channel on YouTube, Chantel. Oh, I don't know. We got to look at that. A mortician. Chantel said, let me put this up. A mortician who saw the death pictures said he was not dead in the picture, so I wouldn't be surprised. No, I saw his death pictures online. That's no death picture. I looked at the ligature marks on his neck. I'm going, what ligature marks? If he hung himself, where are the marks? The back of the head, the front of the head. So these were stage photos. Looks like he was smirking. He does. JR, you saw him too. It was like he was smirking in the autopsy pics. These were, I believe, fake pics. So the fact that someone spotted him in Israel and took these photos can't be too far off base. He was part of Mossad, or with Mossad, okay, who are the badass fighting team from Israel. He had connections to them. And I believe he is still alive. I believe that he is probably overseas. So anyway,
this you said was Israel, and I did hear he was also spotted in Dubai. So that,
right. He knows too many people, has too many secrets against these people. And the list of names that came out, a lot of them were erased. They held on to it for too long. Now, a reporter, I think, with the Wall Street Journal has the original list.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if he ever came out with that, they would kill him. But yeah. He was bright red, not an ashen color when someone died. Yeah, he was bright red. He wasn't gray. Okay? He wasn't gray colored. Yeah.
Joyce, I'll put up. Oh, sorry. Joyce just wanted me to show a picture of this Lauren the mortician. It looks like she covered something too. She's a mortician, so she was like So I just took a screenshot of her. Do you mind if I put it up real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, just real quick. I took a screenshot of her channel.
Lauren.
So everyone,
Listen.
Joy suggested this. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So there's that. And
Yep. You think if he's living a life overseas, he would change his hair color? Hello? You know, change the glasses, change his hair color, dress differently. You know, I mean, he's so easy to spot just like that. So easy to spot. But I saw him, the hair was the same. The glasses are the same glasses that he had in this photo. I recognize those glasses. He was right next to me, like a foot away from my car. And I turned and I looked, and he kept his face straight ahead. He didn't look. I said, that's Jeffrey Epstein. And that was in Palm Beach, like a few days after supposedly he was dead. So Israel, Dubai, yeah, any place like that.
But I could see that because have you ever been out and you run into somebody, but it's like out of, let's say you know them maybe from up north, and you see them like if you would run into them like an out of just like, whoa, what are you doing here? So you would miss them if you weren't thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so people think he's dead, so they're not like people aren't like
they aren't looking for him.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, and so if they just think he was another guy. If you're not really,
Absolutely. Do you think he's manipulating Trump still? No, I don't. I don't. I really don't. No. I
because
think
it was
they paid him to shut up. And Ghislaine took the fall for it.
Let's see.
Okay. Now, Virginia Giuffre, is that how you say her last name?
I think, yeah, Giuffre or, yeah, I'm not very good at.
So she was very outspoken, and here she is with Prince
Andrew, yep.
Astru.
Astru? I don't know that one.
Prince Astru.
Prince Astral.
Yeah, JR goes, is Ghislaine guilty? Yes. Well, she was like what you would call a madam. Okay. But I felt like, her sentence will be commuted. Okay. And I feel like she will get out of jail pretty quickly because all she had to say, I felt like they came to her in jail and they said, tell us the names or tell us what we want to know. And basically she was coached. She was coached as to what to say so that she didn't name Trump. And what she's looking for is a pardon. Okay. And I believe they coached her. They told her what to say so that she could get a pardon, get a lesser sentence. I feel like he threw her under the bus. He is not dead, folks. Absolutely is not dead. Now, Virginia Giuffre is dead. And was she, supposedly she committed suicide. Okay. She wrote a book and supposedly she committed suicide. I don't think that is what happened to her.
This is according to Google. So
yeah, was an American and Australian advocate for survivors of sex trafficking and one of the most prominent accusers of the child sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. She founded Victims Refuse Silence, a U.S. nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting survivors. I feel like this woman was murdered. and she was murdered to make her shut up and go away. Okay, to kind of quiet down everybody who was in this movement, who Jeffrey Epstein and a lot of politicians, a lot of famous, wealthy, rich people abused, and she was murdered. And she was murdered by some very wealthy political people.
Who would have a lot to lose.
Lots of loot, lots of influence in the world, okay? And because it threatened not only the president of the United States, and they took away a lot of names that were senators, congressmen, a lot of people in other industries, the music industry, okay? And we know who I'm talking about there. We've talked about him a lot, right?
But
What's his face, head of this record? Yeah, record label. But it involved lots of other industries, and they wanted her to go away, just go away. And so I believe 2 men took her out, or one man in particular. Another man was standing behind, making sure that it happened. Hello,
Yep.
Joy.
Joy said, Ty Davis.
And Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Wendy goes, Prince Andrew had that done. Somebody very politically high up in the world had it done. And yeah, so I believe that, yeah, several people got together and said, yep, Joyce. So Prince Andrew, okay. There's other names that Spirit is saying that they were very wealthy, very prominent in their fields, politically and non-political, okay, that had her taken out. And she's not the only one. She is not the only one.
No.
Remember how you said, so that island, how many bodies washed up on the beach there?
Down there? Well, that's what I have. I have a bunch of just like this is the photos that came out with Epstein. So look,
Okay,
that's a chair.
Creepy. What is that thing on the wall? That's a man's face on the wall.
That's yeah, and that's what they're all over. Yeah,
they're all.
He doesn't look. Well, that's what all those around. See, they're all against the wall, like diagonal there.
Are those cameras?
They might be. Well, those are more faces. See, I can't. The thing is, they don't look like. I don't know if they're supposed to be representing specific people or if they're just generic faces.
Hey, Jules.
Yeah. Well, this is
have a crematory on the island. Oh, I don't know about that. Now that would be creepy.
That would be because there's. Well, I have.
Well, to burn trash. Now, what the F is this? I mean, did they have people do rope exercises? Strippers?
It was hanging in the. I don't think it's a person. I don't think it's like a mannequin kind of thing hanging on a rope in the stairwell. Like that's a staircase. Like so, it's hanging. Yeah, let me see if I can get it.
Gabby, famous dictators. You are right. They were there. They had weird artwork. Yeah. Yeah. A crematory. JR's laughing. I mean, seriously, people? What is this rope doing there?
Yeah, it was
I mean, if I walked in and saw that, I'd walk right out the front door, hijack a boat, and leave.
Well, I don't, Mary. I really don't think you'd be like hanging out with the people that would go there.
No, you're damn right. I would.
Like,
Right.
No.
Hell
So
no.
I mean, but
I would see it before it ever happened. Now, this is a bedroom. Come on. I mean, what? It's just I'm like,
This is like so
ew.
the main, but like this shows you just how like the island, how that was the main house, but this is this building here. There's
That was
two.
like a beach cabana.
So I have see where it's all bordered up in the middle.
Yeah.
It opened up into kind of just, it was like concrete floor, and it had embedded in the concrete like metal like things where you could attach a chain to it, and I think it had like an altar, and there looked like there was some stains on the floor.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
that's just, but obviously that this goes. They don't have to go outside to go. I mean, it goes down.
Yeah.
I don't know what falls under it, but that's a wider.
Yeah.
And I want to.
Beach cabana.
I do know. I didn't have time. I meant to research. I know that the design is representative of something. The blue and the white.
Okay.
He was really into like some creepy occult stuff. So this is
Okay,
just to show. Yeah.
Great St. James, and his thing was on Little St. James. He owned Little St. James Island. Now
that was yep.
I mean, I've been in the Caribbean half of my adult life on yachts. I don't remember this island. Maybe I never sailed past it.
Well, I wonder if it would kind of look how close it is to, you might think it's all just one because of the way if you saw it from over here, it would just look like one landmass.
Blue and white Israel flag.
That might be why he's over there. Yeah, I mean, he was Mossad. Yeah. He was Mossad, so
yeah,
that would make sense.
Yeah, that would make sense. Egyptian.
Yes, I know, Shabby Gabby. It was one of those, yeah. Some bad things went down there.
Wow. What did she say? What am I missing?
Oh, about this building.
Oh,
some bad things went,
yeah.
Now, see, that's all boarded up, but it was open. There was nothing on it, and it was. Yeah, you can only imagine the fact that there were two like metal where you could embed it in the concrete.
Spirit just came and said there's 12 to 15 girls missing from this island. 12 to 15 girls. Spirit just said 12 to 15 girls missing. So are these girls that were killed?
There was. It's hard to say because there were, so many. How many years was he going there?
Yeah.
Like.
It was
it's probably.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the fact that he was Mossad and he had all this. Just imagine, he was just one cog in like one little node in the network.
No, JR, I do not think they're buried on the island. I think they were killed and probably because they have boats there. That's the only way to get to that island unless it had a runway, but boats. So I felt like they were put in the water. They were missing from the island. Spirit came in and said 12 to 15 missing from the island.
I heard that twice. So as far as they would just imagine how many babies it would take to fill like a barrel.
Oh, that's
they would send that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you and me, Jules, sheltered for sure. Absolutely sheltered,
This is not something I grew up with. I didn't know any of this stuff. This is all, in the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah. So I got beach cabana.
Well,
So, yeah.
I mean, there were multiple. Look, I mean, the island. There were multiple structures. You know.
Okay, so the adrenaline stuff, it gives the adults a high like cocaine and keeps you looking younger. What?
Mhm. Yeah, that's what it.
Serious?
Yeah. Yep.
Ugh. Adrenochrome. Adrenochrome.
Yeah. So they get them. They scare the living crap out of them, and it releases into the blood, and then they sacrifice, and then they collect it.
Children who did not reach puberty.
Yeah, they're usually I think younger, very young.
Oh my God. That's terrible. Well, and there
Yeah.
it wasn't just girls, guys. There were also young boys here. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Not just women. There were young males here.
And made it. Yep. Let's see.
JR,
So
I think she will go back to France. I do think she will go back to France briefly, but I think she will go where he is.
do you think by the time she gets back she'll have to wear a burqa?
Right. Oh my God. Joyce, are you kidding me? Oh shit. Oh man, that just makes me nauseous. I got a burp.
It's very, no, it's disturbing, and it's so funny when you know it's true, and when Wikipedia says it's just when it's been
Yeah,
poo-pooed by Wikipedia.
so I believe he is still alive. He is in Israel, and he probably does a lot. He's hiding in Israel, and then also in the Middle East. Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip were rumored to have taken some children from Canada for adrenal glands. I can't see, really.
They found like a bunch of child skeletons buried around Catholic, not Catholic, but churches.
Are you shitting
in
me?
England? Yeah, in England it was very common. Yeah.
Jules goes, not funny, Jason. I see that in my future. What was that about?
What in the future? I don't know. What do you?
I don't know. So for sure, guys, I believe he is still alive. Absolutely, 100% still alive. Okay. So burkas.
Well, they're burning those in Iran right now. You want to go on to that?
Yeah. I said, get rid of the men who make them wear this shit. Okay. And then I say burn both of them, the burqa and the man. Really, honestly. You know what would drive Muslims who lay down in the streets in Brooklyn and pray?
Pigs.
No. You know what would make them run back home and take their religion and their prayer mats with them? Is if you gave me a microphone and I started singing.
No. Oh, wow.
Seriously.
No.
And you know why I say that? Because, okay, so years ago when I was super young, I did these beauty pageants, and one of my talent was singing. Okay, and don't laugh, I know. Okay, so anyway, so I sang, but my thing was opera. Okay, so anyway, I know, don't laugh. So my next door neighbor in West Palm Beach kept putting his drainage hose, this big giant hose, over my side of the fence, draining his property off whenever it rained. So my property was getting flooded from his dumb ass putting the drainage hose over my fence. So I said, that's it. I'm done. So I went out into my backyard facing his living room window, and I started singing La Traviata at the top of my lungs. Well, you can see them getting their little family van, everybody. I don't know how many people was in that house, but they all climbed into their van and hopped off and drove away. And the next day he did it, I did it again. They hopped in their little van and they drove away. They finally got the point not to push. So when I say, just give me a microphone and I will sing, you betcha they will pick up their prayer mats. They will go, what the fuck was that? And they will hop on the first plane back to an Arab country. Not kidding you.
There was a guy that just did like kind of a documentary about Dearborn. And they were like, about they went into, and after the fact, they were like, what? They didn't believe they did. They went into a building and there's actually like a meth lab in the basement, right next to a mosque.
Oh man!
And I guess they're in cahoots with like a biker gang. So
gosh, you can hear that Italian opera song now, Joyce. Oh my God!
When I lived in Chicago, there was an opera singer that lived in the apartment building across from me. Mm-hmm. So in the summer when the windows were open, it was.
I mean,
people. She had a nice voice.
Yeah. Literally, my voice is incredibly loud. Incredibly. You know, right, Jason? You know how loud.
Yeah, I know yours. Is. Yeah. Super loud. I am. Yeah, I can be a little loud too.
Yeah, but no, this is and dangerously loud to the point of like breaking windows loud. Probably not from hitting the right pitch though. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, I know you would, Joyce. A lot of people would. So anyway. Okay, so now that we've covered Jeffrey Epstein, Virginia was murdered, guys, by some incredibly powerful people. And whoever said Prince Andrew, well, Spirit is only saying, and my spirit guide's a real smart ass tonight. Like literally, she's like, I'm not going to tell you. She's one of those gum smacking types.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not telling you, but it's a really powerful higher up person. And that's exactly how she sounds. I said, okay, thank you, honey. Thank you. That's exactly how she sounds. So it's not over until the psychic sings. You betcha. Yeah.
That's what they used to have bells all over. They would scare away the bad entities. That's what the organs would do in churches.
Right. Yeah.
But, that.
Now just let me sing. They'll all go running back to their demon hole.
It would be with the cookbook, right? With Evie. Right. The album's coming next. But
so anyway.
Yeah, the cookbook's still coming, Evie, by the way. It's just, we had some life issues, both of us, that just kind of put.
I've got it in a stack over here on my dresser. I promise you. So, Joyce, your dad was 100% Italian and loved opera. I grew up with opera. My dad would play all the classical music. I went to sleep listening to classical music on a radio because, we didn't have our cell phones and we had the big fat TVs when I was growing up.
Evie has to go.
Okay, so bye, Evie. Yep. Love you. So what now? Now what are we doing?
The cookbook, yep, it's coming.
I promise. So now what are we doing?
What, tonight? No, I was kidding. Well, let's
Was
see.
that
Hold on.
is that our whole thing?
No, we got more.
Okay.
Let me just see what we got. I did make some more. Let me just see what I have right after. Oh, we have these. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom.
Up. Protests to remove. Now, remember, guys, in my I
Yep,
said
it's in
that,
there.
yeah, I said that the Ayatollah was going to flee, and he will. And so, anyway, I also said this last year. I thought that something was going to happen to Iran. Iran would be the center of attention. I don't really remember what I said last year. Did I say the Ayatollah would run or something? Do you
Yeah,
remember,
yeah,
Jason?
yeah. You did. You did say that. It's in the. Yep.
Okay, so
And you. Yeah.
anyway, yeah, so this is another prediction that is coming true. Venezuela, I predicted that. That came true. Okay,
Well, and it's a domino effect. It's like the
right?
Venezuela. Now, the thing, this is from an Iranian publication, so this is actually on the streets, more fairly recent. And this is just, they're taking
Hey,
cities. Yeah.
hey, Hot Frank Dog. Yeah, yeah, buddy, this is the place. Thanks for being here. Yeah,
But
so okay. So thank you, Elon Musk, for operating Starlink so that we can see this. It's not the best picture, but yeah, thank you so much.
see, this
So
was though when you see pictures and you see how the people are living in Iran, okay, and you see they really are protesting for some. We don't live like that in America, as bad as people might think it is. There's, you know what I mean?
yeah,
We
right.
don't. I mean, oh, let's see.
Yeah. So I predicted last year and this year, back when in December,
Hmm.
that we would see this, that the Ayatollah will run. Now they're saying straight to Russia. No, he's going to make, if he isn't already there, he's in the mountain range between Iran and Afghanistan. He is there. He is not in the country right now. Okay. And when they had, uprising last year, um, I said he's not there. He went to Dubai or someplace. Where did he go? He went to one of the United Arab Emirates, and sure enough, he was over there. Was
Hmm.
absolutely in the place where I said he was. He's not there, guys. He is already outside of Iran on the border, watching all of this, so he can make his run. Him, his family, his whole raghead crew is with him.
Well,
I'm
they were
watching.
to the point where they were running out of water,
Oh
and
yeah,
I mean,
water,
it was, yeah.
water and food, because the dumbass used all the money to fund the terrorism. Okay, in all these
Yep.
different places around the world, so the people didn't have food or water. So Jules Soma says, I am watching you on my TV and another live on Kurt Cobain. Since I've seen your live on Kurt, I feel I have something to contribute to that. Good, Jules. I'd love to hear it.
Oh, Dane's here.
Yeah. And see, I knew nothing about Kurt Cobain. He wasn't someone that I listened to. And I did that, 2 years ago?
Yeah, going on 2 years now.
2 years now. I did that on Kurt. Never knew any of the players. I just went straight off of what Spirit was showing me. Hi, Mary, Dane TV. Hi, Mary. Hi, Jason. Last week I saw a video from American Spy Fox, one of the channels covering Kurt Cobain's murder. And at the comments, many people were talking about Chester and Chris Cornell. Yep. Absolutely.
When did he die? Because I lived there in '96. It was kind of like after the whole grunge thing in Seattle.
I don't know.
I always forget because I just remember it was still the grunge thing had just kind of they'd moved past it.
Yeah. Yeah. So Chris and Chester were murdered. Yes, I agree with you, Joyce. I believe that
Okay.
they were trying to break up a pedophile ring. They had stumbled on a pedophile ring by a record producer who we all know, that I've said in past shows his name, but I could never figure out who it was.
Hiding it.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, Sherry.
Hi.
Come on, camera. Come on,
Yeah,
camera.
Emma's-
Hey, Sherry.
Hi.
This is Jason's mom. JR said 96, Jason.
Oh, okay, that's the year I moved. I moved there in '96. So
So anyway, with Chester and Cornell, okay, yes, JR, you are correct. JR just said the name. So
I'll be right back. Just go ahead and.
before I ever knew who this person, he's standing at this table, overseeing a group of people sitting at a table. Okay. And here's this man in a 3-piece suit. And the one thing that I noticed about him, and like I was a fly on the wall when I saw him, was the 3-piece suit. Nobody wears 3-piece suits anymore. Nobody. Only dead people in coffins wear 3-piece suits. Okay. But this man had a vest on. And I thought, and his eyeglasses were like remarkable. I mean, they were modern. And then the vest. So it was the eyeglasses and the vest and the very little hair. And then someone, I think it was Jeff, when Jeff was on the show, or a viewer mentioned CD, and the photo was put up, and I'm like, that's the man that I saw.
Oh, wow.
And I felt like he was the one that pulled the trigger on Epstein.
Oh, wow.
Remember I said that? Jason,
Yeah.
I felt like he was the man, the media mogul, who pulled the trigger on Epstein, with all these people sitting here, and these people represented different countries. Okay, like Colombia, there was Mexico, there was Turkey, and I felt like he pulled the trigger on Epstein. Like he wanted Epstein dead. I do believe there was probably a hit put out on Epstein, and they got him out before it could happen, and they took him away. And this is the perfect alibi, because Epstein would have ruined all of these high-powered people.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was him that I saw. I never knew who he was. I just described him. It was him. And it was in like France or Switzerland that I saw him. So, hey, Sherry. Hey, Dane. Dane TV's here. So, yeah. So anyway, so...
and all those countries you just mentioned are in the stuff's going on right now.
Yeah. So Joyce said Bono was at Chester's house. David Geffen and Bono to be a witness. 2 big black guys killed Chester and Chris. Is David Geffen on this death? Not Clive. David Geffen. Yep. And you know what? You want to hear something weird, Joyce? Really weird. Years ago, when Geffen had his big yacht Rising Sun, I think it was, he was just coming out with it. And this is back almost like 20 years ago. So they came to me and asked me if I would be a chef on board his yacht. They didn't tell me which one. And I said, well, show me. And it was a crew agency placing crew for his yacht. I said, well, let's get down to figures here. How much? How many crew would I be cooking for? And they said 66. I said, 66 crew? What? And I said,
for one,
okay.
that would be like 2 or 3. How many chefs would that would require more than one?
I would have 8 sous chefs under me. And I said, okay. And then of course, anywhere from 100 to 150 guests at any given time. I said, okay, that's a lot of people. That's too much. I said, well, give me the bottom dollar. Give me how much.
Mhm.
And do you know that he was only, and I said, would I be the executive chef? And she said, no. I said, no. And she said, yeah, the chef that travels with Geffen would be your boss. Okay. So, and I said, so you mean to tell me I would have someone telling me how to cook, what recipes to prepare? And she said, that is correct. And I said, no. And then I said, well, how much is the money? Only $66,000. I said, you go back, you tell them to quadruple that amount, and maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Click.
That's a slap in the face, that
So
amount.
instead of saying, oh, I was David Geffen's chef, I can say, oh, I turned the cheap bastard down.
Yep.
Probably
Oh,
the
that's funny.
dumbest move I ever made, but you know.
No. You wouldn't want to.
The dumbest thing I ever did was turn down 51 productions for the show Below Deck. That was the dumbest move I ever made, because they came to me right before when they were casting the show, and they said, you know, we know about you. Would you consider taking the role of chef on the show? And I said, well, and they said you would have to cause some hype. Can you create hype? And I said, it's an industry that has been very good to me. And I would love to, guys, but I just can't do it. I would ruin my reputation. What a dumbass. I mean, like, bam, you know, I mean, I could have been. And so anyway, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
You turned
Yeah.
out well.
I turned them down. I did. Stupid dumbass move. Hey, Karen, I remember you telling me, Mary. Let's see, hang on. You dodged a bullet. Geffen is the Illuminati Bohemian grave spirit.
Oh.
Marina Abramovic spirit
cooking.
Marina
That creeps me out.
Abramovic. So one of the Russians does own what is it? Abramovich, I think is his name. He's really big in the yachting scene. He owns, and so does the guy that owns WhatsApp, guys. He owns one of the largest yachts in the world. WhatsApp. He sold that. He sold that, and now he owns one of the biggest yachts. So anyway, so back to what were we talking about? I totally forgot. Oh, Chris Chester. Well, we covered that.
Yeah.
And the uprising in Iran.
Yes.
So, yeah. So I think Trump is already doing something right now as we speak, because they have already killed over 213 people.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Who were protesting.
Damn touchscreens.
Yeah. What?
No, I was trying to line some up, but the touchscreen is messing with it. I don't know what it's doing. Anyway.
Yeah. Wow, my sister wrote all of Anthony Bourdain's insurance policies for years. Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Was he was, I don't, we went over that. He was not.
I remember his old producer, Julie. I met her. That's the old producer. Anthony, yeah, we covered.
We covered him, yeah.
Covered him. Yeah. So anyway. So a lot of hindsight, people. We have hindsight. Some of us have foresight and didn't fucking use it. Right? So anyway, so I do feel, but the problem is, okay, so the Shah of Iran's son lives in California. and he's ready to come back into power.
Mhm.
And I think that people would love that because remember, Iran was a very progressive
Progressive. I mean, yeah, it was like the hit place to be in the 60s
60s
before.
and
Yeah,
70s. They
70s,
were
yeah.
wearing mini skirts, okay?
Yeah.
Fashionistas over there. And then the Ayatollah regime came in and destroyed it all, made women wear burqas and shit. I say off with the men's heads. They need to disappear. They need to go somewhere in some own their own little Arab country and fight it out amongst themselves and leave us women alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Prince Andrews. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What does this say? Wendy. Hey Wendy, Prince Andrews wanted her gone and he had Epstein out. And now Prince Andrew is kicked out of the royal family. Yeah. So remember the rule of karma. Okay. Now, would I physically go out there and rip an Afghanistan man or Iranian man to shreds? Maybe not tonight, but maybe on another day. But I have to remember karma is going to come back to me. Okay.
Yes.
So I have to, I have to be good about that. But yeah. So karma. Look what
Just yeah.
happened. Yeah, Renee Nicole Good. So and so I honestly think I think it's good that they're getting these horrible criminals, sexual predators, murderers off the streets in our states, in our communities, the ones that came here illegally under the Biden administration, maybe even before. Okay, with the open border policy, but I and honestly, I have to say, I think ICE has gone rabid Barney Fife.
But do you know her background, like as far as like what she was?
She literally was part of a group that was antagonizing ICE.
Right.
Okay, she was a member of the group. Okay, so
Personally, I just if would you ever go up to a police, like let's say something happened, a bunch of cops pulled over somebody, would you start screaming in their face, or like, to me that
no,
would just be
no,
like
and
poking the
I'm gonna
bear.
she was, yeah, poking the bear and probably brainwashed by these people who say use your body to defend these illegal immigrants. I'm sorry, she did that and she paid with her life. But
The dog is what I'm worried about.
but my thing was, why did ICE have to shoot her? Why not shoot the car, shoot the tires? Why did they have to aim directly at her? If you want to disable the car, shoot the engine, shoot the tires. But instead, they aimed directly at her.
Did you
Okay.
see the footage from
I
the?
did. I did. Yeah.
I just couldn't. It was like hard to see because it's like she was
So,
ordered several times to get out of the car, and I don't know if like he hit and it was just like that, but I don't know.
yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. And we were worried about the dog, right, Jason? Do we know if the dog's okay?
The dog allegedly is okay, but this poor dog sitting in the back seat.
I know. Poor thing.
I didn't know if I didn't want to share. This is from someone's expo, so I blurted it out. I didn't want to,
Yeah. Poor baby. But I
But to
mean,
do that,
these radical groups, kind of just like how ISIS does, they brainwash people into
yeah.
believing that this is the right way. There's no other way. But also, guys, takes two to tango. ICE could have shot the tires and shot the engine. They didn't have to kill her.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I really think that. Now, if I had an illegal immigrant come up and put a gun against my forehead, then it's time to shoot them. You got me. Anybody who puts a gun up to my forehead, it's time to taser them and then shoot them and then drag them across your front entryway. No, but I'm
Nick.
But
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
but I honestly think ICE really, guys, ICE has got free reign to do whatever the hell they want, and somebody needs to rein them in and say it's not okay to shoot people. Okay, it's not okay.
I don't think so, but I think though that the Indians like there's peaceful protesting. I think they should just not even. I think they should just arrest them right away.
Yeah.
As far as if they
Why
get into
not?
their face, because I can see if you're constant all day doing, like
Mhm.
all day long,
Yeah.
just fed up.
Mhm.
Well, I don't have a gun in the car because I'd use it.
I mean,
They
yeah.
let these people drive. It's
Well,
like,
look at the fruitcake in the Publix parking lot a couple of months ago.
yeah.
Who tried running me over 3 times. Well, so I pulled a what? Steel magnolias and back to my car.
Hold on, I have more insurance. Yeah. Or like,
Right? I'm like, oh no, you don't, you son of a bitch. And so I and I started hitting the reverse.
mhm.
I mean, I was aiming for them. I'm not going to be intimidated by radical people. I am not. And the police should have arrested her rather than shooting her, or they should have shot the car. A person's dead, and an ICE agent's hip may need some chiropractic help.
Well, and he was hit earlier in the month by a car. Like he'd been like, like,
I say I would change jobs if I were him. He keeps getting
yeah.
hit by cars. Yeah, I would just change jobs. And I'm glad the dog is okay. The dog is probably traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JR, Mary just sent you an email. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Okay, so here's a little conversation going on in the chat. Chris Cornell's second mother-in-law and second wife transported models for entertainment, madams, if you will, took their passports away. Chris Cornell had no idea the second wife was colluding with Geffen. Wow. Mimi Jean says, Mary, do you think Alberta, Canada will go on their own?
Oh, the Western province. Yeah.
I think it's going to come down to that. Yeah, I do. I think they will try. I don't think it may go through. It may go through, and then it only lasts for like 3 years. And then they wind back into the whole province of Canada. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Chris was planning to divorce her, and his wife ended up with all of Chris's money, Chris Cornell. So, wow, Joyce. Well, so Vicky, Carrie Annis. So who is Vicky? Oh, yeah, that's Chris Cornell's wife. Yeah. So anyway, sent me an email. I'll have to check that out. Hang on real quick. Let's see. So what else? Yeah, what else do we have tonight?
Well, we are hour 19, so it's technically the after show.
Oh yeah.
Those are the main thing was the what's her name? Virginia, Iran and Minneapolis, but just like the way that everything kind of it's a domino effect.
Wow. Yeah. Well, okay, so I got JR's email. Let's The first one I got, something's very wrong with the first photo, JR. Ghislaine Maxwell's niece and Epstein's alleged niece. Huh.
Do you want me to put it up?
I don't know, JR, should we put this up? Do you want me to put this up? You got my email, right, Jason?
Mm-hmm. I have the
Okay.
picture.
There's something not right with the first woman who is his actual niece. I mean, Ghislaine Maxwell's niece. She's a doctor and doing work on AI and gene research. Is she up to no good? I get something hinky with her, JR. Like, I feel like the woman has some serious depression issues. I really do. I feel like she has depression issues, and they're making her do things she doesn't want to do. Okay, she's very disheartened with what she's doing. Something's
Wait,
wrong. And the
Mary,
second
this one?
one, yeah,
Yep.
she's doing AI and gene research, how to alter genetics, how AI and genetics together. Now, this is Ghislaine Maxwell's niece. So I got very disheartened, depressed, forced to do something that is against her ethical code. So yes, JR, I don't believe that this is good what she's doing. This is not what she signed up for, is what I'm hearing.
And this is the second one.
The second one claiming to be Epstein's niece. There's no proof of her claims, but her story is incredible. I'm not getting anything. Her story could be incredible. It could be. I'm not getting. Her story is incredible, sure, but no, I'm not getting that she is JR. I could be wrong on that, but I Spirit is saying no. Spirit is saying no, but I'd like to learn more about her. I'd like to learn her story. I don't know her story, but Spirit is saying no. So it's like the girl who claimed she was the missing girl from Portugal, from England that went missing. What was that little girl's name that went missing? They had one different colored eye, and was killed by that German pedophile. They suspect him of killing her.
When was that?
That was 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Does anybody remember the name? Oh my God, look at all the chat. What was her name? Madison? No. What was her name? Yeah, Maddie McCann. Maddie McCann. There was a girl that claimed she was Maddie McCann, and she wasn't. DNA said no. Maddie, yeah. I do believe that German pedophile killed her, unalived her. Can we say the word? What do I have to say on YouTube?
I don't think you can say. I think you have to say unalived as opposed to KI.
Unplugged her. He unplugged her. No, I can't say that.
Yeah. He deleted her. Yeah, that might not sound. That might be a little dirty. Yeah, I'd say deleted her. Yeah, unplugged.
Yeah, deleted. Yeah, she's in jail now for stalking the parents. What? She's
just
in
like
jail?
this. this picture of a mushroom.
No.
Now that could be AI, but I don't know.
I've seen a carrot like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, give me the peeler.
Meow.
Quick.
Are you? Oh, you circumcised the carrot?
I did. It's like, this ain't happening.
No.
Oh my gosh. Unalived. Okay, Mimi Jean, unalived.
Yeah, deleted.
Really?
Yeah, deleted or deleted. Yeah. Click Alt
Deleted.
delete.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clicked the off button. Yeah.
I still don't understand why that language police, as far as like saying those words in context. I mean, why does that matter?
They probably have Alexa wake them up every morning. Good morning, you mushy person.
Yeah.
Have a beautiful, uninterrupted day.
You
I
little,
mean, you know,
you little punk ass. Bunch of punk ass bitches out there, I'm telling you. Little like soft.
I've got Moby waking me up in the morning, but this is probably some AI generated voice that's like, have a beautiful karmic kind of day. And let's not use foul words. Yeah.
I'd be like, get bent.
Right.
Go after yourself.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah. Julie Wandelet. Julia Wandelet. Okay. Deleted is a great phrase, Jason. Yeah. Saw some documentaries, made me think really hard about the parents being guilty. Dogs found blood on the room. Yeah. Huh, dang. So I saw, before I even knew anything about this German pedophile years ago, and you want to hear a story. I was in Costa Rica, and two Indian women were escorting a little girl in a white nightgown down the hill, a long white dress down the hill, and they were Kuna Indians. I think it was in Panama. It was on the coast of Panama and Costa Rica, and they were escorting a little girl. Each had an arm in their arm, and it looked just like Madeline with the bangs and the hair. And I'm sitting there, I'm standing in the back of a pickup truck, okay, in the middle of nowhere, riding through the jungle with my ex and a realtor and a couple of other people. And I'm looking as we're driving real slow, and they were close enough so that I could see the eye color difference.
Oh, wow.
And I went on Twitter. I went when it was Twitter. I went on Twitter and said, I think I just saw Madeleine McCann in, I think it was Panama. Is that in between Costa Rica and Panama? I think I just saw Madeleine McCann. And what is a little white girl doing, being held by two Indian women in the middle of the jungle, remote area? What is she doing here? Which I thought, and nobody paid attention to me.
Oh.
Do I see Newsom out? Yeah.
I don't see how he could stay in. He's destroyed that state.
Absolutely destroyed it. He claims he's going to run for president. He doesn't stand a chance. Yeah. He should just hang up his wet underwear. And
yeah, he could have tampons him and his he could get another run. Maybe that's why he dropped out. No.
So Mr. McCann spoke of being broke. I think they sold her. See, that was my thought, Joyce. Or she was kidnapped to be sold. And my whole thing was, what is this white child doing in the middle of the jungle with two Kuna Indian women? Well, they were Panamanian Indians. But what, and nobody believed me. And I never followed up on it. Never.
But, you know,
Maybe that was good.
Yeah. So anyway, so I read this great devotional today that said, God gives you gifts and you need to use it or else you will lose it. I read that devotion today. It's taken from the Bible. Yeah. I said, good. Thank you. I will.
Yes.
Yeah, Chantel says, hey, Chantel says, I pray that the new DNA test will solve John Bonet case. Let her father have some kind of answer. I agree. Absolutely agree. So,
Oh, John Bonet, that reminds me of you. I heard from your biggest fan.
so yeah, right. Missy Bevers, she was unalived, still unsolved. Missy Bevers. Let me see.
He said missing beavers.
Is it Beavers? Missy Bevers.
Let's see.
A man in a military uniform and a woman. This is Missy Beavers. Missy Beavers. Is that her, JR? Yeah. So a woman. Oh my God.
Well, is that a real woman, or if it was missing beavers?
Wait, that's a professional fitness coach.
Oh, okay.
Killing of Missy Beavers. That's not her.
That'd be a good drag queen.
Maybe it is her. Yeah, it is her. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it was a man.
Missing beaver?
Missy Beaver is her name. Bever.
Oh, okay.
Missy Bever.
She was missing a beaver.
So they have someone in a police uniform that is there. That's not a
closet death murder. That's general.
This is someone that wore a uniform that killed her. I said uniform. I thought it was military, but it's, well, the police are similar to military, but uniform that killed her. Absolutely. Yep, JR, I was right. So anyway, SWAT gear. Yeah, JR. Yep. And she had gotten into a fight with a woman. I'm seeing another woman. She had gotten into a fight, but this guy, it had something to do with the fact that she had muscles and she was a tough woman. So the guy that did it wore a uniform, and the guy that they have in this picture here, right there, I believe that's him. So yeah, okay. So is that it?
Yeah.
We're pretty much caught up for. No, we don't have any other slides to go through.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yes, I look just like Endora from Bewitched without any help.
That's cute.
And then we have we gotta do this here. One.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
And a new one coming soon.
A new one. It's
Mhm.
your vibration spray. You betcha.
Wait, I just heard about
What happened?
raise your. I just heard vibration spray. It cut
Oh,
me.
raise
raise your vibration spray. Yeah. It's made with
Huh?
It's made with natural ingredients, pure coca leaves.
What? Oh my gosh. JR said there's a video of him walking around the church looking for Missy Bevers. Wow. Yep, that's him. Yep. I don't believe he was. I think he stole it. So anyway, so where's the Italian?
Oh, I haven't. Well, I didn't want to cut you off.
Please
You
do.
will love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
You know what? I've never heard the whole spiel on that.
You haven't here.
You will love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
Can we play it one more time? I missed
Yeah.
it.
You will love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
Order use of some today.
Right. I heard it perfectly. I'm just doing promos for her.
Come on, Julia.
Oh well. Okay, guys. I really appreciate everyone being here. And for those of you who will watch the rerun, we're earmuffs when I cuss, but thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate all of you. Every week it's so much fun. It really is. And mainly because of you, Jason. I mean, you keep it funny. So
I try things. Yeah. I try to lighten it up. Sometimes it's a little dark, but yeah.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. And Miss
I
Barb.
keep hitting them. It doesn't make any difference.
Keep hitting them, Sherry. All right. I'll pay you. So, hey, yeah. So anyway, so Barbara's back in town, so we'll have to see about getting her back on. And so anyway, everybody have a beautiful night, and we'll see you Thursday.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, now Sunday. No, this coming weekend I'll be in St. Pete for Spirit Fest. I'll be there. But yeah, Thursday we'll be on. And then Sunday night, next Sunday, we may have to tape the show like over the weekend, Saturday night after Spirit Fest, because
How far away is it from where you are?
3 hours, three
Oh.
and a half hours. Yeah, so I won't get home till late Sunday night. So next Sunday may be a pre-tape show, guys.
Pre-taped, or I don't know. Well, you work Monday. Well, let's play by ear Saturday if we can do it. A recording. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
Well, let's see. By Thursday,
Okay.
we'll have a. So
Good.
and yeah, we just things are starting, I think, settle out. But yeah, thanks for everyone for watching that, because we've had a lot of reruns, and I know but we're back. I mean,
We're
life
back.
happens, and
We gotta do what we gotta do.
yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, Sherry.
so well, we do have some new things coming planned for the spring, and so it's all exciting. Yep, it's moving.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
No,
really is.
Going to. So
Thank you so much.
thank you, Mary, and thanks everyone for showing up tonight and participating. And we will see you hopefully Thursday, and if not, next Saturday or Sunday maybe. We'll
Yeah.
watch Thursday and you'll find out. Okay.
Right.